Hi everybody, welcome to Kate's Space. Welcome to my channel. Thanks so much for joining me today. I wanted to do a video before the weekend finished. It's Sunday here. And I wanted to do something that wasn't Junk Journal July. And I'm going to do a little bit of napkin decoupage in this journal that I'm working on. This is my very last design team journal for the Graphics Fairy. Now, I am not, disclaimer, I am not an expert at napkin decoupage, and I don't actually really think I'm that amazing at it, but I do enjoy it. And there's a few different ways you can do it, so we can have a bit of a play, even though I don't want to make a mess in here. But I've got a napkin I've been using, so I've done a couple already, and then I thought I'd turn the camera on. So this is one I've done that's drying, and this is all the same napkin, and this one here, whoops, this way. I'm pretty happy with those. This is pretty much what's left of the envelope that I'm using, and I'm thinking I might use this bit here. So I'm showing you what I do. You take all the layers off, so you're only left with the very last layer, so one layer of tissue. I use one of these sort of water pens to go around what I want. You don't want too much water, but it's kind of like fussy cutting, I guess. And I don't know if you meant, I don't know how much napkin you're meant to leave on. So yeah, I just go around, leaving a little bit of an edge, because that tends to blend in to the page. Yeah, so that's kind of how that works. Try and just gently, I always do things too quickly and fast without enough patience and end up making mistakes. So I'm trying to be a bit more gentle and just patient. There we go. So there's our napkin that we're going to glue down, and I'm just thinking of what page I want to put it on. I've done it on 2 facing pages, so I'm wondering if I should do it on a page like this, maybe this page. Okay, I'm going to take the page out of the signature. Now, for this one, I'm going to use the Distress Collage Medium. It's a Tim Holtz Ranger product. I don't have a lot left. You can use, I've used glue stick with good results before, matte medium, a gel matte medium, and also Mod Podge as well. I think I've used all of those. I do like this one better. It seems to give a much smoother finish. I'm just using a grungy old, not a very flash paintbrush. Hopefully I'm not just making it all gluey and ruining it, but that's okay, it doesn't really matter. And I think I just am happy with it there. So I just kind of lift it up and sort of paint the glue, or whatever you're using, sort of where I think the napkin's going to go. And then I just kind of work my way down. It dries clear, so it's not like a problem. I don't know if you're supposed to use more or less. Again, it's all very experimental. And you can have a play around with what you think, what works best. And I guess I should try and get that writing relatively sort of straightish. And then I just kind of gently place the napkin down onto the gluey bit. Try and not have wrinkles, but I normally do have wrinkles. And then I go back, see this bit's got no glue under it, so I'm just going to put a bit of glue under there. Right. And then I just put more of that matte medium on my brush and I just try and gently smooth everything out. Try and get those edges to blend into the page. Try not to pull too hard or press too hard so that you lose, the napkin starts coming away. A few lumps down there, but never mind. And then going over the center to try and just smooth everything out and make sure it's all glued down. So that's lifting. So I think I need some more of the glue. I might be a bit heavy-handed, but it seems to work better if I've got lots on my brush. It seems to just smooth out better for me. And as you can see the type, the print on the book page coming through the white bits, which is really cool. Do this bit by his tail. Yeah, so you can see through the white bits of napkin. Now this bit, and if it's looking a bit white rather than transparent, I go back because I don't know if that means that it needs more glue or not. Because it's a wet glue, yeah, your page will buckle. I'm sure it'll just flatten back down again. That's kind of it, really. My bird looks a little bit like it's lifting, so I'm going to put a lot more on there. Yeah, I think more, for me, I think more medium is better than a little less. I haven't done this for so long. I did a page in my junk journal July with one of the napkins that I was gifted, and I really loved the effect, and I've forgotten how much I enjoy doing it and how I enjoy what it looks like. So I thought, oh well, that might be a fun thing to do in my next journal, to decorate some of these pages, because a lot of the pages in this journal are vintage book pages or documents or things like that. So there we go. That one. I'm running out of places to put them to dry. We could do another one. I might not do it in my journal. I might do it on something else. I'll do it with some glue. So let's pretend that's a page. It's a very grungy, coffee stained page, which is what I've been using. I've got a mixture of different napkins. I think this is one that Jodie gifted to me with the birds. I thought this one might look quite good. I just need to make sure. I sort of want it to look, I don't want it to look too pristine. And then I've got this one here. I guess it doesn't really matter because this possibly isn't going into my journal. This one's harder to pick out an image. It might be better as a whole a whole thing. I don't think I want to do that. I've used this one before. This one's good. Let's do this one. Right. Oh, now you just need to make sure you've only got one layer, which I have, and I've got my pen. And you can just use a paintbrush and water. You don't need too much water. I like this black, so I'm actually going to go around that black bit there, that leaf. I might miss that one out and take that one in. I don't want the pink rick-rack. So let's see what I've done here. I've done, maybe if you have too much water, yeah, you end up. There we go. I hope you can see what I'm doing. I'm sure there's many videos on YouTube of this, and they might be better and more knowledgeable, but anyway, that's all good. Sharing. Oh, see, that's way too much water. Don't do that. Yeah, I've done way too much water there. I don't know whether I'm going to be able to save that. It's a shame. In some ways, dipping your brush in the water rather than having one of these squeezy ones might be better, because you can control how much water a bit better. But anyway, we'll see what happens. I come around here and gently tear. Right, it might be okay. Okay. Right, let's see if this actually is going to even fit on my page. Not really. So I might take this bit out. And what did I say? We're going to try using some glue stick. Maybe I'll just do it on the back here so we can use the whole image. There we go. So there's our image. And what I'm going to do is try and keep the glue stick to this area here, which I don't know how good I'll be at doing, but anyway. Haven't done it with glue stick for a while, or haven't done it at all for a while, so I don't know how well this will go. But anyway, I'm just gonna do it, and if it doesn't work, it doesn't work. It's all good learning to try these things. Right now I've probably put that down a bit too quickly. I kind of want to work, well, I'm not sure whether you're supposed to work from the center out or from one side. Now with this, I'm not entirely sure what you do, because you don't go over it with the glue stick as far as I know. My sister Jo is really good at the decoupage with the glue stick. Yep, so I'm getting glue everywhere. So now I'm not sure if you just gently take like a, because those little embossed bits at the edge of the napkin, you know, these little dots, you can just smooth them away. So I've got a little bit of tatty bits there. I don't really want that little bit of pink there. Oh, that came up all right. I don't mind my edges being a little bit raggedy. I don't think. But I'm really scared I'm going to tear it with using this tool, but I think my finger will be even more, will drag along worse, will drag on the napkin worse. And okay, so I think I need a little bit more glue here, under here. Trying to get rid of those indentations, those dots. Yeah, so a lot of my edges aren't glued down, I don't think. This one's not. Bit of a fluffy bit there. Look, I'm sticking to it. I think the brush on medium is easier for me. And I'm actually going to maybe just go over my edges with it, see if I can blend them into the page a little bit better. But apart from that, this is beautiful and smooth here, all this area that's used the glue stick. So this definitely works, it's definitely a good result. Maybe I just should have gone further out with my glue. Very sticky. You need to have room for everything to dry. So of course now I've got stuff everywhere trying to get it dry, because I don't have much space for things, drying things like that. Right, now I'm going over the whole thing. But there we go, that's kind of cool as well. There's just a little bit of a lumpy bit there which I don't like, but and there, it just doesn't really look that well stuck down. So there we go. That's pretty much with glue stick. It works pretty well. It's pretty, isn't it? Right, so I'll pop that one over there. Oh, we could do it. Oh no. Right, what else have I got? I do like that one, but I don't think that one will fit on here. No, not quite. Need something smaller. I like this hydrangea, but it might be a bit of a different, too much of a different sort of look. Or do we not really care? Just deciding. That'd be quite nice coming out like that. We'll go back to this one that I was looking at before. I like that. I wonder if I can get a piece out of there. So I'll do another one. How long's that? 20 minutes. So I'm going to do with the black edge. I don't know what that will be like. I think I've only got one layer here. It's hard to see where I've gone. Not sure about this one. This is quite a very old book page and I haven't strengthened it yet. Maybe I should do that first before I so we could try that. What could we use this time? We could use the matte medium, which I think will probably sort of work the same way as the distressed collage medium. I'd say they're probably a different, similar, if not the same kind of thing. Just pull that out. At least if I'm just doing it on coffee dyed paper like this, it's easy to replace if I muck it up. Right, so I'm just gonna apply the medium. I'm not sure how fast this one dries, so I better do it quickly. This one isn't going on as smoothly, so it'll be interesting to see what it's like. I've had it for a long time as well, so maybe that isn't ideal. Okay, so I'm just going to put the napkin on as best I can. Okay, now let's just see where I haven't glued. I'm not sure I like the black actually, but anyway, it was worth a go, a try. Just finish off all around these edges so that there's glue everywhere, and then we'll see how we go smoothing it out. Okay, so I'll get some more matte medium. Oh, that's a lot. That might be a bit much. Put the lid on and see. Right, I think. Right, I'm just going to go over the top now and see what happens. Oh, it's super sticky. It looks like this one's bubbled. I don't know if that's because there's no glue under there. See how it's bubbled? It hasn't stuck at all. So that's not good. Don't know if it's all going to do that. If so, it's either don't use matte medium or my matte medium is really old and no good for this. but it's a good little experiment. I'm sure there's people out there, and possibly even, yeah, no, this is not working at all. Look, it's all just lifting up and off. I don't know if that's because it was dry by the time I got the napkin to it, or look at that, I can get my brush right under there. It's all lifting. That's interesting. I wonder why. Feels very gluey when it's wet. Anyway, it's a disaster. An interesting disaster. Here we go, it just came straight off. Wow, okay. Good to know. It might be my matte medium though, people, because my matte medium is very old. I have used it to stick things and it's been amazing, so I'm not quite sure what's going on there. So the collage medium is good. We could try with the Mod Podge. I might just try on this page because I've pretty much ruined it anyway. I guess, you know, the thing you need to remember that, see, this has not been used for a while either. It might have lumps or something in it. Right, I'm going to just use another one of these. And we'll see how we go with the Mod Podge. This time I'm just going to go around the rows and not worry about the black so much. I haven't asked any of you how you are today. How are you all? That's very rude of me. Okay. Let's see how we get on with this one. Remember which way up it goes. That way. I'd quite like it to fit onto the page. Let's just use this piece of book page that I was mucking around with earlier. Okay, so we've got our brush and we've got some Mod Podge, and I'm going to try and just glue around the area that we sort of using, but I haven't got much time, so I'm going to be just approximate. And to the edge there. Okay, I've used quite a lot. I'm just going to place this like about there. Okay. And just put more glue on the edges where I've missed. Okay, right, and now I'm going to start just going over with the Mod Podge on top of the napkin. Quite a lot of wrinkles in this one. Not super smooth. We'll see what happens with those as we go over with the glue. Right, so this one's okay. It is quite wrinkly, so it's got a bit more texture to it, I guess you could say. But it looks all right so far. Had a very lazy Sunday today. Last Sunday we got up and went to the gym and did I did two gym classes, and David did an hour and a half workout, and we were so tired afterwards. So this weekend, yesterday, we decided, well, David said he was going to go up the peak, and I said, oh, I'll go. I'll do a slightly shorter one and you do the longer one, and we'll meet at the bottom. Oh, okay, so there we go. Too much glue, and I've torn the napkin there. So there we go. You have to be, I was just too busy talking and being a little bit too rough. Yeah, so yesterday we went up the peak, and of course I didn't want him to beat me by miles, so I was, you know, walking as hard as I could, and I ran some of it, not the uphill. And then it started to rain, and so I got soaking wet and pretty cold. So I was going to take some pictures up there, because normally I take a picture and put it in my stories because it's so beautiful, but honestly it was so cloudy and wet and rainy, and I was just a little bit miserable, to be honest. And then actually, as it turned out, we ended up being at the top at the same time, so that's cool. And then we ran down, because I don't like walking down because I get too cold. So that was great, but it just, again, for the rest of the day we were just pathetic. We were so, my legs were so sore and I was so tired. I mean, it was good to do, but boy, man, was I tired afterwards and a bit wrecked to do anything else. So today I was going to go and do the body balance, like the sort of yoga-y class, but at the gym, but I actually decided, no, I'm having a rest and I'm going to go and do it in the morning, tomorrow morning, Monday morning. Today I'm supposed to be just getting a move on with my design team project, because it's due this week, and I'm going away to see Mum and my brother and my kids, so that should be good. Okay, so that's that one, that with the Mod Podge. It looks shiny at the moment, so I don't know how it will dry, and I have torn it here, as you can see. I'll zoom in, but those are the ones that I'm going to do. So that's the Mod Podge. Now let me try and remember. That is the matte medium, the Distress Collage medium, and this one over here is the glue stick. I really like the glue stick and the matte collage medium. Obviously the matte medium didn't work for me, but again, someone can let me know if that was either my technique or maybe my glue is gone because it's too old. I think that's I think that's an old one. Anyway, I can't remember now. Probably is then if I can't remember. And the Mod Podge, well, seems to be a harder way to do it. It's harder to get it smooth. I don't know if maybe it's because the glue's runnier. So that's the Mod Podge there. Yeah, so there we go. That's what they all look like. And yeah, the matte gel, the Distress Collage medium and matte is probably, yep, that's my favorite. And then the glue stick, that's my next favorite. And then the Mod Podge I'm not as keen on at all. So there we go, just a quick video, just having a little play and saying hi, checking in with you all. I am, yep, in a total chaotic mess because I'm trying to work on this journal, and you know, I keep getting things out and going, oh, that'll be good. Anyway, hopefully it'll be finished in the next couple of days, and then I've got some other things I'd like to get on with and some videos as well. thank you so much. Thanks for watching. I hope you maybe learnt something, or if you have any tips for me, be sure to put them down below in the description box, in the comment section. Always welcome helpful advice and constructive criticism. That's always really good to learn. Thank you so much for hanging out with me today, and I hope you're well and that your weekend is going well, and I'll see you again soon. Bye.